At midnight last night, roughly 25% of the government shut down because of one person and one person alone, President Trump.
Hundreds of thousands of federal workers in the United States won't be cut a paycheck ahead of the Christmas holiday, following a stalemate on Capitol Hill that led Washington's lawmakers to partially shut down the government.
Let's get out, let's work together, let's be bipartisan, and let's get it done.
Negotiations continue today in search of a deal to end the shutdown. In the meantime, the Senate was pushing the pause button.
No further votes will occur until the President and Senate Democrats have reached an agreement to resolve this.
We arrived at this moment because President Trump has been on a destructive two-week temper tantrum, demanding the American taxpayer pony up for an expensive and ineffective border wall that the president promised Mexico would pay for.
President Trump, addressing the nation in a Twitter video posted late last night, says hopefully the government shutdown won't last long. But Democratic leaders say they are prepared to pass legislation to reopen the government when they take control of the House of Representatives in early January. The shutdown comes a day after Democrats refused to meet President Donald Trump's demands for $5 billion for his long-promised border wall with Mexico.
Our great country must have border security. We don't want people coming in that aren't supposed to be here.
Make no mistake, the Trump shutdown is not about border security. All of the proposals we've made contain over $1 billion in new border security money, the same amount allocated last year by both parties. And the Trump administration has barely even spent any of the border security money from last year.
A short-term funding deal cut by Democratic and Republican senators was thrown into limbo this week when Trump insisted he wouldn't sign a bill unless it included billions to fund the border wall.
Afghanistan, Syria, forcing out Secretary Mattis, a government shutdown, and the week's not done yet.
The showdown adds tensions in Washington, which continues to grapple with Trump's sudden move to pull troops from Syria. Today we learned the top U.S. diplomat leading the fight against the Islamic State group also turned in his resignation letter in opposition to the decision, which was followed by the resignation of Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis. A U.S. State Department official says Brett McGurk submitted his resignation on Friday, effective December 31st.